Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your third party reading. So this is my process, y'all. First, I was just going to lay out all the cards and then explain it, but I might as well just take y'all through the process. Take y'all through my process. Let me hold on one second, boo. And plus, I just decided to go live because I don't know. Sometimes I just be wanting to. I'm like, man, maybe I should just go live more. So I'm about to channel the energy of the divine masculine, and it's so crazy because this song started playing. That's why I got it still playing though. But I always gotta play music before I start channeling these messages for some reason. I don't know why. So we're gonna channel the message, the energy from you and from the divine masculine first, the karmic partner in the relationship, and then the divine feminine last. Okay. Save the best for last type of energy. Closet just flying all over the place. Let me turn this down. All right, so let's go. I'm sorry, I had to turn it down just a little bit. So it's like overpowering my reading a little bit. I like to hear the music, but also. So let's see, what is the messages that the divine masculine want to say to the feminine, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the message of the divine masculine and for the feminine? Okay, he has children here for his divine feminine for you, Scorpio. So maybe you guys may have children together, okay? Um, yeah, and at the break we have forgiving and learning. Okay, so maybe he wants to forgive you. Maybe he wants you to forgive him for a situation, okay? He's learning. Maybe it has something to do with these children here that's in this thing. And then we have give your relationship a chance. So I feel like he wants to work on the partnership between the two of you guys. But let me see what else come out. I kept out that children card though, because that's the one that flew out. So we have you deserve love and express your love. So I feel like he wants you to know that, you definitely lovable in a situation. Like you definitely deserve to have somebody that's riding for you right now. And then we got express your love. So I feel like he wants to express his love to you. Okay, so let's see what this is about. the children card, please? In 1 second. You deserve love. And then express your love, please. Oh wow, look at this. For express your love, I gotta do it before I put it back together. So with express your love came out the Hierophant, okay? So we got the Hierophant with that, we got the Page of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like with this express your love card, you know, he wants you to know that, you know, in some of these cases, these masculines want to propose to you, okay? Your masculine, he want to propose to you in a situation, but he also want to express to you, you know, just how much he loves you and just how much he's attracted to you in this, and how much he attracted to you. Like, wow. Okay, so let's we already talked about the children card. All right, so let's see the children card. So it came out with children was the Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. So with this Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Two of Swords, with the children, I'm feeling like I feel like this masculine is like kind of indecisive of whether, like, if they want children or not, or there could be a secret or something behind some children. Like, I feel like, and okay, so in some of these cases, these masculines might have an issue with kids. But if that's not the case, then another thing I see is that dang, I just had it and I lost it. Hold up. Like, this came to my brain and just left. Hold up, 1 second. Okay, yeah. So I feel like this. They saying that there's a blockage because the masculine want to be happy with you with this Ten of Cups, but with the Two of Swords, it's a blockage because it's a secret here about a child or something like that, or some children. Like, maybe the masculine got like a secret child or something that's what's causing a blockage with the Two of Swords. And then some of these cases, the masculine was indecisive about wanting to start a family with you or having the kids, but secretly they want a family with you with the Moon and the Ten of Cups. Like, they want the whole, yeah, they want the whole everything with the children. Okay, maybe y'all can see. So what else came out to him? So he got also you deserve love, and then he says you are lovable here. So he wants you to know that you're very lovable. Even though, you know, I feel like with the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's like a lot of competition going on in the situation, and you know the masculine is definitely juggling, you know, because it's a third party situation. But I feel like he wants you to know that even though he's juggling in this third party situation, or even if y'all be beefing or whatever the case may be, he wants you to know that you are lovable. Like, he definitely loves you. You feel me? Like, he don't want you to feel like you gotta fight for his affection here with this Five of Wands. Like, I feel like because you're trying to fight for his love, or yeah, trying to fight for his love and affection because he's the one that's juggling. Yeah, but he's saying that you are definitely lovable. Like, meaning like you probably don't even have to really fight for his time and affection. Let's see. Tell me more about it. Yeah, he regret putting you in a situation where you have to compete. You know, he feel terrible about putting you in a situation where you have to compete here in this situation. Yeah, he see you as his twin flame. Like he see you as the one that he want to marry with this 4 1. Okay, and I feel like he may be communicating it to you. He may try to communicate that to you with the page of coins. Yeah. Is there any other messages that the masculine want to tell the divine feminine, please, before we move on to Scorpio, third party situation? Yeah, he said you won already. Like you're a winner here with the Five of Swords. He already saying you already won. Even though he's looking at this situation here with the Two of Wands, like he got a decision that he needs to make about this relationship. He's still looking back at you with the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, with the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. Like he's still looking back at you. Like he letting you know that you won the situation, even though he stuck in between, stuck in the middle of this relationship here. It should really be like this, to be honest. Like him down here, and then the two other parties on the outside, the feminine and the karmic, and then this one. Feel me? That's the divine masculine energy. If you're divine masculine, yeah, that's the divine masculine energy right there. So yeah. And I feel like the masculine want to come rushing towards you right now, but they feeling stuck and trapped in their mind. Okay, like they definitely want to rush forward, but they just feeling stuck. Like yeah, trapped. But they really care about you. Look, we got the Six of Pentacles. They definitely really care about you, and I feel like they be praying for your well-being here with the Temperance. They just want you to be peaceful, and they just want you to be in a peaceful state. They don't want you to be in a fucked up state. That's why they saying that you lovable here. Like you're definitely lovable. Like, don't be thinking that it's something wrong with you because he juggling. It's an issue that he got. That's what he's saying. Like he regret this. So he basically saying is like it's not you. It's not you. Basically, it's him. He's the one that's in the regret. But he don't want you to think that like it's on you for real. Okay. So we have Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Damn it, everybody. Aries, Taurus. I think I said damn near everybody. Pisces. Yep. Okay, so let's clear this energy and let's see how the masculine is feeling about the karmic person now, okay? So we know how he's feeling about you currently. So let's see what's his energy to the karmic. Actually, I kind of like doing this live because I got that through quick. If I was sitting here and doing it on my own and meditating, I would have been like long as shit, like laying out the masculine whole energy, the karmic whole energy, the feminine whole energy. Y'all know, y'all seen the layouts. Like it be taking me a long time to get that whole layout done because it be just too much. Whew. At least the couple of months that I've been doing it like that, it's been a lot. Like the energy just been really heavy, and I think that because in these third party situations, a lot of these feminines and masculines are in separation due to this due to the corona. Like The Rona is keeping people apart. And that shit is crazy. You already going crazy because they telling you don't go in the house. You already being scared because you think, you know, you don't get the Rona and you're trying to stay the fuck away from all the hospitals and shit so you don't get sick. And then the masculine is like off some fucking way else, acting like he's scared to come outside. I'm like, boy, wow. Just bring your ass out the door. Okay, what is the energy? What is the masculine going to tell the comic person in this Scorpio third party relationship or third party situation? What is the masculine going to tell the comic person? Like, how is he feeling about the comic person? Okay. Okay, so we have unrequited love followed by true love. That's interesting. So I feel like he's telling this comic person that the love between them, like maybe he thought that it was true love between them, but he realized that it was unrequited love, or maybe that the love between them is unrequited right now because he already knows who his true love is. Okay, but we're gonna clarify these. And then we have pay attention to the red flag. So there's definitely some signs that he needs to pay attention to when dealing with this comic person. Okay. So I feel like a lot of things been coming up that he ain't been liking, that he just been noticing that's like throwing him off guard. Like maybe he really did care about the comic, but that's why the true love came up. But then it turned into unrequitedness because it's like, damn, like, I'm starting to notice shit that I really don't like. Okay? And then at the other break, we got playfulness, but it came out in reverse. So I'm going to leave it like this, even though I'll never read these like in reverse. But it's so funny because these cards always be in the upright. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. But I'll never read it in the reverse. But I feel like, he don't feel like maybe this Cohen don't got no sense of humor or something, but maybe this masculine is like a playful type masculine. Sometimes like maybe he don't like to be so serious in situations, or maybe he just ain't all that serious really about the situation that he's in with this comic person. But nonetheless, somebody needs to lighten up, okay? Because playfulness is like this, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. No, this is his feelings to the comic person now. So I can't see y'all comments coming up right now, but when I get a chance, I'm gonna look. So just notify people because I know people be asking questions all kinds of crazy. All right. Okay, so let's clarify the playfulness first. Holy Spirit, Angels of Heaven, what is the comics? That was too many. That was a whole booklet. Oh no. Even though I do read them when they come out, but not today. Clarify the playfulness, please. So with the masculine when it's a comic person in the situation, in Scorpio's third party situation, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so he wished that she could be more playfulness. So it's like he want more fun here, like wish fulfillment. And it's like I said, somebody lighten up. He not really all that happy in the situation. Like I said, somebody lighten up and like have fun. And then at the break we got the Empress, okay, and then we have the Chariot. So it's like he wished that he can move forward towards his Empress, okay. Like I said, he may have children with the Empress or something like that because we did see children on that side with the Divine Feminine. So maybe he had children with the Divine Feminine, but I feel like he moving on. I feel like he just moving on away from the situation with the comic person, to be with this Empress person. Somebody might be pregnant though. because the chariot is like moving forward to this empress. Like it's bumping here, Terrell. I feel like if this comic person is the one that's pregnant, I feel like that the masculine thinks that moving forward, okay, with the three of wands here, okay, moving forward, that all parties involved can collaborate and work together even through this situation. Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like if you have kids with this comic person or the comic person is pregnant, I feel like moving forward, he thinks that everybody can work together, and I feel like he want to communicate that. Like that's something that he decided that that's what he want to do here. Okay, but I do feel like that he praying that it can work out. He praying that the situation can work out. Okay. Virgo, Libra energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so let's talk about we talked about this playfulness card. So his other message to the comic person is unrequited love. So let's see. No, I'm gonna do the true love one first. So let's see what this true love is about, because I feel like he once had these feelings with this comic, and then it turned into unrequitedness because he started paying attention to the red flags here with the red flags card. Tell me about true love, please, for the divine masculine in the Scorpio third party situation. Okay, so I feel like the divine masculine was definitely in communication with somebody that he see as a true love here, okay? And we have the Nine of Swords, so I feel like he was definitely like stressing and worrying about the situation. I felt like he wanted to travel towards his true love with the Eight of Wands, okay? Could have been texting, but I feel like currently it's just like because of, oh my goodness, look what's behind it, the Devil and the Seven of Cups. So because of this karmic situation here, I feel like it's a lot. And look, we have the Magician, and then we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so because of he's arguing, like I feel like there's a lot of fussing, fighting, beefing here, and there's like a lot of trickery. Like somebody is definitely trying to get over in the situation, and I feel like he wished that he can go forward towards his true love. Like he's stressed out and worried about the communication. So I feel like he wants the comic person to know that this situation between them two is toxic. It's always a lot of fighting, a lot of manipulation. Okay, and he just wished that he can get the fuck away from it. This is what is worrying him and stressing him out. Yeah, and he wants to communicate this to this comic person, to be honest. Yeah, because he feels sad about the Empress. Look, he feels sad about the Empress here. And I feel like he want to work on the situation with the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles, so that he can have happiness. Like, he want to work on the situation with his Empress because he feels sad about her. This is what he's thinking about while he's in the situation with this comic. He know who his true love is. Yeah. We got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of the King of Cups. So he's basically saying like, yeah, he know who his true love is here. Um, Even though he's not really showing his emotions right now, like he has a lot of emotions here. For whoever this true love is that you see here, which I think is a divine feminine. So we got Leo energy, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so tell me about this unrequited love, please. Love, masculine, feeling this unrequited love. Okay. Yeah, because he doesn't want to be in the situation anymore. He don't want to juggle in the situation anymore. He's looking for a way out, okay? Because he's definitely heartbroken. And I feel like he's even going to try to sneak away from the situation, okay? But it's something that's blocking him. And like I said before, it could have been the children's situation, okay? But it's something that's definitely blocking him from making the moves he needs to make currently. He wishes, he's like, I feel like he's hoping for a divine intervention, to be honest, because it's so unrequited. Like, he just don't have no emotions here. Like, it ain't no cups in my hand at all. Not one. This is all mental communication. Yeah, that's all that is. No cups. We'll do it all night long. Tell me how you like it. Yeah, he felt like he's stuck in the situation. It's like something that's keeping him here with this Two of Swords and the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Like, it's something that's stuck. Maybe it was a sex thing, you know. You hear what's playing. And when you could do it in the Black 500 with the top down. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Maybe it was just a sex thing. It wasn't a love thing, you know. He just wanted to fuck and then maybe got caught up and caught a baby in the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what caught him stuck. And now, because he got stuck with the baby in the situation, that caught him being in this energy right here. You know, stuck in between two situations. In the shower. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so we clarified these cards already. And then we're going to clarify, pay attention to the red flags. So what was it about masculinity to be? Tell me what this pay attention to the red flags card is about, please. Divine messages, masculine messages to the karmic and the Scorpio third party situation. What is unrequited love about? Pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like this Two of Wands definitely keep coming out. But I feel like he doesn't want to be in a place, like, because of the red flags, it's putting him in a place where he knows that he needs to make a decision here between two people. Tell me more about this. Pay attention to the red flag. Yeah, he wants to come out of this toxic situation. He knows that it's toxic energy here, dealing with this karmic, and he wants to move forward here, okay? Move away and get the fuck out of Dodge. This is what he's saying. Look, he want to drop this karmic and get away, you know? He realized that he needs to make a decision, and I feel like he's not going to stand upright, you know, in between, you know, contemplating. I feel like he's going to just make the decision here. He knows that he needs to do it. So I felt like, yeah, he realized that this karmic energy is toxic. Like I was saying, they was fighting, arguing. Like, we've seen all that with the unrequited love card. You know, a lot of beefing going on. it was like a sex thing. Like he really don't love this karmic. You know, maybe he realizing that. You know, that he really don't have no emotions. It was just all physical attraction. So we have Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So now let's go into the karmic person's energy. Okay, and we're about to see how she's feeling about the divine masculine and the divine feminines. That masculine think that he got that masculine think he is hot shit too. I'm telling you, like he think that he is everything. He got this personality, like he got like he just the shit. Like he could just get any female that he want. Wow. I mean, he probably is fine though, but geez, like you don't gotta go here out there and just be, you know, trying to hit everything. But you know what? The crazy thing is that I asked my DM one time. I was like, what is the reason why men cheat or whatever? And he was like, he said men cheat for a lot of different reasons. He was like, but sometimes they do it because they want to see if they still got it. I'm like, see if they still got it. Like, what kind of answer is that? You know, but I guess they want to feel like, I don't know, I guess it's a masculine type of thing, you know, seeing that, you know, females are still flocking on you, you know, like you still the shit for real. That's what I'm picking up with this masculine. Even if you're in a committed relationship, I kind of feel like this masculine is still going to flirt a little bit, even though his heart may belong to one person. He still might flirt a little bit or something like that. He may be like real flirtatious or something, or a lot of females want to flirt with him a lot. But that's just how he is. Like, especially if he got Leo rising or something like that in his chart, yeah, people going to be definitely, like, females is definitely going to be on him, trust me. Or Leo, like, in his first house, I mean, you know, like, in the first house, or, like, the sun, or the rising, I feel like, yeah, people definitely going to be, like, attracted to him. All right, what does the karmic want to say to the divine masculine? What is her message to the divine masculine? How does she feel about the masculine and the Scorpio third party situation? Please and thank you. Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have express your love. So I feel like she want to express her love to this masculine here. Okay. We have forgiving and learning. So I feel like she's willing to forgive him in this situation. Okay, that she's willing to forgive him if she found out about the what's calling. Okay, so I feel like she's willing to forgive him in this situation, especially if he, like I said, he the flirting type. That's what I'm picking up. Like this masculine, like he probably ain't just messing around with this comic. He probably got like somebody else, like other comics or somebody that he messing around with, or maybe he messing with the divine feminine at the same time. But I feel like she willing to like forgive him for the situation, and she just want him to express his emotions to her. Okay. But on his end, it said it was unrequited. You know, like he don't really love her. He just wanted to, you know, just wanted to get in the skin. See what they say. That I ain't get that saying in a long time. Getting the skins. What else is this masculine? I mean, calming person want to say to the masculine, the Scorpio third party situation. And just let me know I love you. Give you all of it. Yeah, this song is playing. Oh my goodness. This song is by The Weeknd. This lady, I mean, I don't know, this comic person, she's feeling like really. If you ever listen to this song by The Weeknd, I forgot. I think this one is Wicked Games. I think this song is called Wicked Games. Let me see. Yeah, so this one is called Wicked Games. So if you listen to this song, or if y'all familiar with the song, so in this song, it's like he sound like so fucking like depressed and down, like he just desperate for attention, desperate for somebody to love him, desperate for somebody to hang on to him because his life is really fucked up right now. Like he don't really have a purpose. And he's singing to any fucking woman, like I just want you to love me. Like, I don't even care if you really don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Just love me. You feel me? Like, if you really get the concept of the song, that's basically like what the roundabout of it is. Like, he don't really want this fucking woman. It's like more of a seduction type thing. But he's feeling really bad about himself that he really just want somebody to really love him. And that's how this comic person is feeling about this that's how this comic person is feeling about this masculine. You know, she just don't really care. Like I feel like she feel real insecure about herself. Like she just want him to love her. That's why she's willing to turn a blind eye to the situation and just want him to express some type of emotion and feelings to her. And then we have the children card that came out as well. So they might have children in the situation, like I was saying before, because it came out for the masculine's message to the divine feminine. And then we have new love. I don't know what that new love is about, but we're gonna find out. Is there any other messages that the kind of person want to tell the divine masculine, or how she feel about the divine masculine? Yeah, the deception came out in reverse, so it's like she's ignoring this deception. We have deception here too. And then we got finances and career, okay? That came out, so they definitely have money issues, or some type of money is involved. So let's clarify this deception card first, since it's closer. Um, the Queen of Wands just came out, so I feel like their situation is deceived due to sexual chemistry. So I feel like they both was deceived by sexual chemistry. That's basically what the song is talking about, and I'm listening to y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. But he was based due to off of sexuality, appearances, looks, you know, she feel like, there was just definitely a deception because the situation isn't based off of anything real. Because above that we have the new love card. So maybe she thought that he was going to be a new love to her, but it's not. Maybe she thought he was going to be a new love to her, but it wasn't. It was just the whole relationship was camouflaged by sexuality. Tell me about the deception, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. So we have the Temperance card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. So with this Temperance card, I feel like she's definitely trying to be patient in the situation, okay? And she's hoping that some good luck can come out of the situation, like the wheel could turn back in her favor here. And she's hoping that it could come quickly, like she's praying for this. Because somebody's wearing false masks in this relationship, and It's like she know that it's being deceived, but she's willing to turn a blind eye to this. So she's hoping that her situation can turn around quickly between her and the divine masculine. Like this is her crying about the situation at night, thinking about it. Look, with the five of cups and the four of swords. You know, this is all she could think about. Tell me more about the deception. Yeah, I feel like she's praying and hoping that things can turn around. Yeah, she want to move forward past this deception, you know, and she wants to. Yeah, she definitely want to move forward and past this deception with the divine masculine, and you know, move forward in a relationship. You know, she want to get past this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like she's hoping that this whole issue can like disappear because she don't want to be alone. Okay, with the Hermit card. She definitely don't want to be alone. Yep, she don't want to be alone and she don't want to end it. Okay? So if the masculine is still living with her, she wants that to continue on, okay? And I feel like she's been thinking about this long and hard and she don't want no separation here. Okay? Then we have the will the chariot right behind it. She doesn't want him to leave, you know, at all. So with the strength card, I feel like this is her putting some type of blockage or trying to keep him or tame him in the situation. Like maybe she feel like she can tame him or, you know, she can handle the situation. Like I said, this masculine, whoever this masculine is, he a fucking, I mean, no, I don't mean to be dissing a masculine or nothing, but, because I got a masculine that's something like this, but my masculine is kind of like this, but I ain't trying to dish your masculine when I say this, but your masculine is like a wanderer for real. Like, he's a player, okay? Your masculine is a player, okay? A lot of people was attracted to him. That's what I'm picking up from your masculine. A lot of people was really attracted to him. Women always flirting with him, and she felt like she can tame him. Like she felt like she can tame the whole situation, but she's deceiving herself with this deception card because she can't. You know, you can't tame a player. Goddamn, what is you trying to do? Especially a player who's not in love with you. Come on now. I can see if there was some type of love here, like if he really loved you, but it's unrequited, so you can't tame that. You know, he's going to keep wandering until he finds the person that he's his true love, which is his divine feminine. Okay? Yeah, she don't want it to end, but she don't want to be alone. It's kind of sad when you think about it. You know, I really feel kind of sad for this comment. I'm not even gonna lie, that is kind of sad. I mean, all my grandmother called me, I call her later. Um, yeah, it is kind of sad. It is when you think about it. I mean, we all been there though, to be honest. Like, when you look at these karmic situations, like, I mean, sometimes we feel some kind of way because they with our masculines, but at the end of the day, like, we've been in them situations before. You know what I'm saying? In past situations, if you really think about past relationships that you've been in since you ever been in a relationship, like, you know, you thought this person might have been the one for you and it wasn't. Like, say if you had a child by somebody back in the day and, you know, you thought this person was going to be your wholehearted loving person, and then come to find out this motherfucker was an asshole, but now he your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is the kind of energy that this comic is putting off to me, for real. You know, but she trying to be, but in those situations, you know, you try to hold on to the guy, you know, to make your little family work or to make everything work or so you don't be alone. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, we seen that Wheel of Fortune right there in the Temperance card. I mean, God sweeps right in and changes everything around because that's not the right pathway that people were supposed to be on. You know, even though we think that at that time, it's just a lesson that we're supposed to learn there, you know, and move on. But we don't look at it like a lesson at the time. We look at it as a lesson like years later or some shit, you know, when you lay in bed chilling and you just thinking about the shit, you like, damn, like I'm glad I ain't in that situation no more or something like that. Like that means that you learned that lesson or you realizing that that was a lesson. Okay. So now let's talk about this children card. Because I feel like they bound with children here. Um, Let me see. Clarify children, please. The lovers one to come out. So y'all might got kids that's like Gemini children or something. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely a karmic relationship, but I feel like this, like the relationship is toxic here. So if they got kids together or something like that, I feel like, yeah, this relationship is definitely toxic with the kids. Like somebody might be, that's why I said finances and career, they come out. So they probably was like beefing about money and stuff like that. Maybe child support or stuff like that. I'm trying to think of like some common situations that's like 21st century type shit. But yeah, it was definitely a toxic relationship here, especially when it comes um, down to the parent of the child, you know. But this is telling me that the current definitely has a child with this divine masculine. You know, it's definitely toxic. And if the comic has, I mean, if the divine masculine has children with the divine feminine, then this comic is saying that the children that the feminine and the masculine share is an issue between them two. You know, like that's a problem. Like the children is kind of between their partnership, their relationship here with the two of cups. But little does she know, okay, that this masculine does not even love her. Okay. We just seen that on the masculine end. She don't know all that shit unless he tell her, you know. I feel like, yeah, we did see that he was trying to communicate that to her, or maybe he was. Um, yeah, and she felt like he been sneaky, okay, sneaking out. Maybe she felt like he got children elsewhere, other kids somewhere. Because I'm picking up this masculine is like a heavy player. Like, she can't tame him. She cannot tame this man. I'm sorry. She can't tame him. I don't think that, yeah, she can't. I feel like he was lying about kids or something like that. Like he was living a double life. Oh my gosh. That shit just came to my mind. And look at this. I'm just plugging the cards right here. Y'all see it. I'm just picking them up. Look. I feel like he was living a double life. Okay, with the two of wands, this is like him in between two situations here, lying about a double life, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles, the family. So he must have been lying to her about kids that he had, a family that he had, another commitment that he was committed to. So he basically lied to her, the comic. If the comic didn't know anything about it, but the masculine was lying. I'm telling you, this masculine a player. I told y'all that. I felt it in my bones. I feel his energy heavy. Yeah, that's why I said I feel sad for this comic for some reason. Like, this ain't no comic that's like a petty, vengeful type comic. Like, this comic is kind of like a comic who came into the situation and was lied to by this divine masculine. And she really didn't really know what she was getting into. She probably seen him one day and was like, hey, you look fine. I don't know where they could have met up at, like at a party or whatever, you know. And, you know, they both felt each other. They was attracted to each other. You know, you handsome or whatever the case may be. Okay, bam. And then they hook up. You know, the whole time, he got a whole nother life, some fucking where else. With kids and everything. A dog, you know, a whole commitment somewhere else. That he was lying about to her. To the comic. Wow. This motherfucker's an asshole for real. I can't. I mean, I can't. My motherfucking masculine's an asshole too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. He can be one. But he working on himself, and that's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing that he working on it. You know, this masculine definitely need to work on his shit. For real. You'll completely lie to the comment about everything. I mean, but that's what these guys be doing these days. That's what they be doing. They be lying about their family situation, lying that they married, lying, just so they can smash. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't understand the fact that like females is like real emotional type people. Like we ain't like the male species. We have emotions and shit. Like once you start being intimate with somebody and say I don't know how many times you've been intimate or how long you've been talking to each other, depending on how long you've been talking to each other and you know how many times you be intimate, sometimes you attract feelings. That's why we got new love right here because she felt like, you know, this is a new love for her. You know, she felt like she was really in love with this masculine. Like she caught feelings and she wanted him to express his love to her like how she felt about him with this new love card. But he don't feel that way, as we seen with his on his segment when he was on his part. You know, it's unrequited. He just wanted to smash. Wow. Okay, so we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have expression love. Let's see what that's about. I'm pretty sure I said it already, but tell me about this expression love. Why is the karmic want the masculine? Yeah, because she wants him to be happy in this relationship here. See, she want him to be happy here in the situation. She want to know that he feels good about being in this partnership with her. You know, she want to know if she's enough to fulfill him without him feeling stuck. You know, without him feeling stuck and trapped in the situation, and you know, without him feeling stuck and trapped, yeah, in the situation. Because in her mind, she knows that it's a possibility that the situation can definitely end. And also, she knows that he's betraying her with this deception card. You know, that he's lying to her, betraying her. She knows that. So she wants him to express his love to her so she can feel assured that, you know, he's happy in that situation. But based off what we're seeing with him, that's not going to happen, you know, on his end. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Gemini energy, um, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so let's see how is this karmic person in this situation feeling about the divine feminine, if anything. If she want to say anything to this feminine. Oh, damn, a card just flipped right over. Passion. Wow. Okay, anything else that this karmic person want to say to this divine feminine in the Scorpio third party situation? Oh, okay, hold up. Let your friends help you. Hmm. Okay, so we have let your friends help you, and then we have passion. Okay, so I feel like she kind of want this divine feminine to know about the passion that she shares with this divine masculine here. I mean, we know that was just a passionate situation, though, based on what we found out here. Um, I wonder what this let your friends help you is about. So with the let your friends help you card, it says ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so I feel like she wants some help, or maybe she's seeking out some type of support, or um, from her friends and family, like asking for advice. As far as what to do in the situation, um, and regarding the divine feminine here. Let's see. Actually, let me shuffle it a little bit because that other energy was just kind of sad, to be honest. I mean, but it happened to all of us. I ain't gonna lie. That shit happened to me. Well, I don't think if a guy that I ever dated lied about a whole family that they had, I don't think I ever found out. But I have been in a situation where a guy lied to me about, his about his relationship status, okay? And it was a fucking big one. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a big one. And I was just like, Lord, I mean, sometimes we don't find out that kind of information, but in this situation, she found it out. So it's all a matter of like, what's she going to do about the situation next. But so far from what we've seen, as far as the masculine is concerned, she want to try and work it out. She wanted, because she really fell for him. Like, she got emotionally invested in the situation. More emotional than he was. Actually, on his end, there was no emotion. Tell me what this let your friends help you can be about. What is this comment saying to let your friends help you in regards to the divine feminine? Okay, yeah, because she's feeling stuck in this situation. She don't know what to do. Mentally, she's feeling trapped and she don't know which way to go. Like I was saying, with the masculine, she wanted to know how he felt because she was feeling stuck with the same Eight of Swords, and she didn't know whether or not he was going to betray her again, or whether or not the situation was going to end. So I feel like she's really just trying to consult with her friends about the situation, yeah, or whether or not she should close out the cycle here, or whether or not she should continue to try to tame him with the strength card and be strong. So this is what she's talking to her friends about. So the reason why I came up with a message to you is because she's mentioning your name and your situation. And I mean, the reason why, it came up for the divine feminine is because she's mentioning the divine feminine in her conversation with her talking to her friends. Explaining the situation. Like, what should I do? Should I just try to hold on to him, or should I just close out this cycle here? Yeah. Like, she feeling stuck. She don't know really what to do. I don't really know. Yeah, she don't really know what to do here. Should I be single? How am I going to do it by myself, basically? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I be satisfied with myself? What y'all think, pretty much. This is the conversation that she having with her friends and family. So that's why I came up for you, because she mentioned the divine feminine name and shit in the situation. Yeah, whether or not she should be single and end it. We have the death card, and then we have the Ten of Wands, and then behind that we got the Hermit. Yep. Probably asking. Yeah, that's basically what it's about. Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So let's see what this passion card is about. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, this is so funny. Look, let me show you what came out. The High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. This is actually a personal message. Why this flew out is because this is from my spirit guides to me. Like, I already said it pretty much with the passion card. I said it already before. I clarified it. And as I was thinking, I was like, I probably won't get nothing because I already said it, right? That's what I was thinking when I was just shuffling. And then look what came out: the King of Swords and the High Priestess. So this is from my spirit guides and my angels telling me like, yo, you already know, you already said it pretty much with the with the King of Swords and the High Priestess. That was funny, yeah. But she just want you to know that they got a lot of passion and chemistry here, pretty much. Yeah, you seen it coming. This is a message for me. Yeah, as the reader, okay, not my situation, but yeah, that was for me. It's crazy, like how when you read cards and shit, you can pick up certain things. Like I can read other people so well, but when I read my situation, it's like I get so confused and so like out of place. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm so invested in my I don't know if y'all read this and y'all know this. Like I don't understand like why I can't really read for my own situation, but I can read clearly for other people's situations. Like I feel like when it comes to my situation, I'm always hitting roadblocks. Like a lot of times I'll hit the High Priestess card a lot when I'm snooping and digging, or I'll get if it's not the High Priestess, then I'll get the Page of Swords. And when I get the High Priestess or the Page of Swords, I know that I need to just cut the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not getting nowhere. Or if I get this, the King of Wands in the reverse, I know I'm not getting nowhere. Look, the Page of Swords was behind us. Now I know for sure that it was a message for me. It's so crazy how spirit works. Not really crazy, but I don't know. It's just I find it fascinating all the time. My relationship, you know, with God is a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? I have a really good relationship. Like I have such a good relationship. I walk around the house talking to myself. That's how good this shit is. People might think I'm talking to myself, but I'm really not. And it's not like I answer myself anything. It's just like how like when you just sitting there thinking and you like trying to talk yourself through a problem or some shit like that, but you don't really get an answer or answer yourself. You just talking the shit through. Y'all probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all probably like she crazy as shit. Yo. Alright, so next, what we got going on next? The Divine Feminine's message to the Divine Masculine. So let's see how the Divine Feminine is feeling about the masculines. You can't raise a man and change him into you can't raise a boy into a man. That's for this karmic person. I feel like she's starting to realize that. Not to say that the masculine is a boy, but she can't make him, like I said with the strength card, her trying to tame him. She's realizing that she really can't tame him, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't change him and change him into what you want to be. You feel me? Unless he wants to do that. And I feel like this karmic person is starting to realize that. So what is Divine Feminine messages to the Divine Masculine? What does she want to communicate to the Divine Masculine? How does the Divine Feminine feel about the Divine Masculine in the Scorpio's third party situation? Ooh, religious factors from the flower. So we already know that, there's definitely divine work in y'all two's the divine definitely got his hands all in it. It's definitely a spiritual connection with the religious factors. That's a given. We already know that. What does Divine Feminine want to tell this Divine Masculine, though? How does she feel about him? Okay, so I feel like you're asking for help from your friends as well, or you trying to seek some type of advice from people here, because we have let your friends help you, okay? We also have heart-to-heart conversations, and then we have honeymoon, and we also have worth waiting for and give your relationship a chance, okay? And I just picked them off the top, the decks for you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just take all of these, So I feel like this Divine Feminine, definitely is talking to her friends about the situation or trying to get some type of help or, some type of, asking her friends for help, talking to her homegirls or mother or whoever the divine feminine trust, trying to talk to them about the situation, just to get another perspective until we have give your relationship a chance. So I felt like she's willing to work on this relationship with this divine masculine, okay? And I feel like if she got kids, if divine feminine got kids with divine masculine, then she's looking at it like it's willing, giving the relationship a try. And I feel like she's definitely worth waiting for him. She thinks he's worth waiting for in the situation, okay? Waiting for him to get out of this karmic situation here. And I feel like we have honeymoon. So I feel like, yeah, they definitely will be coming together. It's going to be a lot of romance going on in this honeymoon phase, okay? For sure. And then we have heart to heart conversations. So that's definitely some conversations that, it needs to take place between the two of them, before any of this can even come together, the way that it's supposed to be. And I feel like she wants this masculine to free himself here from this karmic situation. And it says it's time to take back control of your life. And then we have trust. Okay, so she's going to trust in that things is going to work out in her favor. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards with tarot. Even though I kind of intuitively said everything that needs to be said, But hold up. Okay, damn, that was some good wine, but it's all watered down now because I've been all this damn talking. Um, okay, so we have heart to heart conversation. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Actually, let me tell y'all something. Worth waiting for a honeymoon and heart to heart conversations came out in the Aquarius. The Aquarius reading the divine feminine messages to the divine masculine. Tell me about, so y'all might have Aquarius in y'all chart or dealing with an Aquarian, divine masculine or something like that. Clarify heart to heart conversations. Please and thank you. Sorry. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so that's definitely clarifying about the conversations. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the the Ten of Wands. So I feel like, that's definitely need to be a conversation that needs to be had between them two because she's feeling like, she has all this love for this masculine and this masculine is like burdening her right now in the situation. Like it's just too much. It's too much for the hand. It's too much for her to handle. And but I feel like she's like holding on only for her love for him. Just trying the way that she felt about him. That's what's keeping her holding on to the situation. Okay. She definitely sees a future with him. She definitely sees that he's very attractive. She wants this future with him. But even though they have this burden right here, what's keeping her holding on is, her unconditional love for him. Like this is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like the grandma for real. Like not to say that you're a grandmother, but like grandma type love. You know how grandma is. Like grandma, like grandma is the best. You know what I'm saying? So grandma will love you unconditionally, regardless of what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Like grandma gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that unconditional like type love here. This is what this Queen of Cups is, and that's what's holding her on, even through this burden right here. And she needs this masculine to understand that, and she sees a future with him here. You know what I'm saying? She wants him to be a part of her life. She definitely sees him as attractive. She's very passionate about him. you know, and she wants to go after him. You know, she wants what she was promised with him or what she deserves with him, but you know, the problem is this Ten of Wands, you know, and that's the conversation that they need to talk about, which is the problem at hand. Um, yeah, she really, and I feel like she really thinks this through. You know what I'm saying? She's really thinking a lot of things through before she even accepts an offer that he's going to make. The feminine is definitely going to contemplate this. You know what I'm saying? Which is this conversation. You know, she's had this conversation with him before she even think about accepting this offer right here. That's going to lead to her victory with this masculine. Yeah, she definitely want to give equally in the situation to him. Like she's ready. She's a very giving person. She's ready to give to him. Like she want to equal give and take here in the situation with this masculine here, and she's definitely ready for some passion. Like her motherfucking, whoo, her motherfucking the JJ is probably, whoo, I can't even say. Look at all this water down here. You feel me? That shit is overflowing right now. Thinking about her goddamn masculine. This is what's happening. You know, overflowing. Leo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, next card we got is let your friends help you. Yeah, so I feel like the feminine is definitely consulting with her friends about the situation with this masculine here. Yeah, because okay, so maybe some of you guys are definitely trying to plan something, like some type of secret. The feminine may be trying to plan some type of secret rendezvous or come up with some type of love message, or I feel like the feminine want to come forward towards the masculine here. Um, okay, so I'm getting this in two ways. So I feel like the feminine wants to come forward with some type of expression of love towards the masculine, but maybe she don't really know how. Maybe she want to surprise him with something. Yeah, reconciliation. So I feel like she want to secretly surprise him. Yeah. Um, maybe a get together, some type of party, some type of event. Maybe she's trying to get friends to convince the masculine. Like maybe they have mutual friends together, and maybe she's trying to do something secret. You know, where she can profess her love, or it's something where she just want to express her emotions to the masculine, but she needs to be in the same place with the masculine. Like she, like the feminine's trying to plan some type of celebration, or it's like some type of event, but she needing her friends to help, like with the event planning or something. Yeah, planning with the event. Some of them, the conversation between the feminine and their friends could be, you know, reconciling with the masculine. Like, damn, girl, like I can't wait until my man come back. You know what I'm saying? Um, like thinking, just talking about the masculine coming back in the situation here and expressing his love. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like, yeah, with the Seven of Swords, I still feel like it's like some type of planning. Like somebody is trying to plan something, but I do feel like the feminine could be talking about like the reconciliation between her and the divine feminine. But I kind of feel like it's a party or something like that, like some type of party or celebration with the Six of Swords and the three of with the Three of Cups. Like it's some type of reconciliation, like asking somebody to like try to talk to the masculine about, you know, reconnecting with her. It's something about some type of reconciliation or a celebration, like a party or something. Like I'm really picking up some type of gathering, a party. Like I don't know, like y'all really ain't supposed to be together with nobody right now. due to the Rona, but I'm just saying, like, maybe you're trying to plan like a small intimate get together or something like that, and you know, and y'all inviting a few friends over, but at this intimate get together, you planning on like, you know, trying to romance your masculine or something like that. Okay, or maybe you met them at a party or a celebration, or maybe somebody's friend had hooked up the masculine with the feminine at a party. Like maybe it was like a secret. Maybe it was like some secret. Yeah, even the friend was like keeping something like the mask. Like the friend probably like invited the feminine out somewhere to like a party or something where she met the masculine here. And with the tower here, it's like they didn't know, like the feminine didn't know that she was gonna meet the love of her life here, um, which is the Knight of Cups at that event or that party or something like that. That's what I'm picking up. I don't know. Okay, maybe it was like a yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Maybe it was a party at work. Maybe it was your friend's coworker or something. Something like that. I don't know. All right. So we have Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, this is Scorpio energy. So I kind of feel like the Scorpio is the one who wants to like romance. Like maybe the Divine Feminine is definitely like a Scorpio Divine Feminine trying to like plan something with her friends, you know, to get the masculine together. You know, in one place with her, like at a party or something like that, like a little small gathering. One wish is coming out, so maybe that's a wish. So maybe that's something that the feminine is trying to get off the ground, you know, and planning that. And you'll be loving me, holding me, kissing me. Yep. Yes. This is this person's one wish. Like they wish to have this masculine together in their arms. Like I said, like she could be like, damn, like I can't wait for this reconciliation with my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I can't wait till my fucking man come back. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be doing X, Y, and Z. Or probably you probably ain't telling them all that, but you probably ain't telling them all that if that's like your best friend or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So then we have give your relationship a chance. So yeah, she definitely want to work on this partnership with this masculine. Tell me about the give your relationship a chance, please. Ooh, okay. Yeah, she wants to give their relationship a chance and work on this relationship here. I feel like she trusts that this relationship is going to work here with the Justice card. I feel like she feels balanced. The Divine Feminine feels balanced when she's with this Divine Masculine. You know what I'm saying? And you know she's willing to work on this partnership and she's willing to trust him. You know she's willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, because she see him as she won. You know she won a victory with him. That's her man. You know what I'm saying? She see him as a victory. And then we have the four of cups coming out. So, you know, whatever this offer is that's gonna be made between the two of them, I feel like even though she may be contemplating it, I feel like she's definitely gonna accept it and work on the situation. Okay? Because the feminine is in a place right now where she's really thinking about her emotions and where she emotionally wanna be. Currently, and I feel like she currently wants to be with her masculine now. You know, she's ready. You know, it's time. It's definitely time. What is this? The six of wands. So it's definitely time right now, and she's ready to work on the partnership and balance things out. Okay, with this masculine. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Libra. Okay, next energy we got is worth waiting for. So I think I pretty much, I mean, just gonna clarify all of them pretty much. Yeah, so she's definitely gonna wait for her masculine in this situation, especially if he's dealing with that karmic energy. Okay, yeah, she's thinking clearly about the situation, and she's waiting for it to end. Like she's thinking about, ain't nothing happening right now, but she's waiting for an ending here with this ten of sword wands and the hangman. Okay, so she's definitely waiting for this ending here. So she's waiting for it. Yeah, because I feel like she built a lot. This is her waiting too, but I feel like she built a lot, invested a lot in this masculine. So I feel like this masculine is definitely somebody that she's worth waiting for. She invested a lot of time here. Yeah, and she's gonna protect what it is that she invested. Okay, with the seven of wands. Yeah, I feel like they have a family together. The ten of pentacles coming out. They have a family. Okay, she's waiting for this commitment here. Empress. This divine feminine could be pregnant or be the mother of this divine masculine's children. Yeah, could be pregnant with twins. Or could have had twins. Yeah, could have twins or could be pregnant with twins. But nonetheless, yeah, she has family with this divine masculine waiting for this commitment here. And she's waiting for things to balance out in the situation. Yeah. So we have Libra energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. And then we have the honeymoon phase. This should be fun. Tell me about the honeymoon, please, for Scorpio, divine feminine. A message to the divine masculine, please. Ooh, okay. Go ahead, the flower over here. Yeah, the sun. She ready for this honeymoon phase, babe. She ready to get, yeah, she ready for this. She ready for them to spend this holiday. It's a enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. She ready to spend this alone time. Like I said, her yeah, her shit is overflowing right now. Like it's time, okay? Like every time she think about this masculine, she just start flooding the goddamn river, okay? So like I said, she real happy, like she real happy and can't wait for them to spend this time together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna be them, and bliss. And I feel like she kind of missed that though. Like she really misses that, and she's thinking about, you know, um, when they come together here during this honeymoon phase. Like that's what's making her happy, and that's also helping her get through whatever the situation is with being separation. This situation with the masculine here. She misses that, and she's definitely thinking about it. Yep, with the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. This is definitely something she's thinking about. She's thinking about those memories, those first times when they was, together, when they was the happiest together. You know what I'm saying? And she wants that to be again. Yeah, she wants that to happen again. Yep. Some of y'all, that's how y'all child was born. Okay, with the page of coins, a girl child, earth sign, a earth sign child, a girl, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, a Capricorn. Y'all got a child that's a Capricorn or a Gemini. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini. I mean, you might have a child that's another sign, but that's the ones that's picking up. That's what I just heard. Yeah. It's like you still falling for him. Like even after everything that y'all been through, you know, you still falling for him. Don't let me lose. Still falling for you. You still falling for him. Like you still melt for him, regardless of everything that this feminine and this masculine went through. This divine feminine is still falling for this divine masculine. You know, I'm telling you, this masculine that masculine. I'm telling you, he must got Leo in his rising sign or somewhere in his chart. I'm telling you, because when the people got them signs, females be like flocking all over them. I know. My masculine, he got Leo, is a Leo rising. I'm telling you, that should be fucking insane. Like bitches be trying to flirt with him in front of me. I'm like, excuse me, like I'm right here. He just be like, oh, they ain't nothing. Because he want to feel good that somebody else is looking at his ass. That's all it is. He just want to feel good that somebody looking at him. Like he still got it. Okay, so now let's see what the feminine. I don't know. Should I do what the feminine want to tell the comic? Yeah. Let's see how the divine feminine in this situation feel about the comics in the Scorpio third party situation, please. Ooh, okay. So we have reconciliation. So the feminine wants the comic to know that there's definitely going to be a reconciliation. And then we have religious factors, you know, because this is a spiritual connection. Okay? So there's definitely going to be a reconciliation here in this situation. And because we are spiritually joined together, you know, we have this connection that nobody else shares. Pretty much. So we're going to reconcile. Yep, and the feminine is feeling confident about the situation with this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Definitely confident, you know, that she's going to win this battle here with this Five of Wands. Yep, she's been praying about this. She already knows this is going to happen with the stars. Great, break it, yep. This is something she's been praying for. She already knows this. But I feel like she just went the gloat to the comic. I don't know, but the King of Coins is always like somebody that's gloating at me for some reason. This King of Coins just be funny as shit, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. King of Coins be so funny. Even though the King of Coins is not like a comedian type, but if any of like the kings in this tarot deck would be like the playful type ones, I would think that it would be the King of Coins for real. You know, especially because this person is more like, this person looked like a more like younger person. And it's very attractive too, but this person is kind of like a young person. Yeah, she already had faith. Look, I'm ready to break it back. She already had faith that her union is going to come together. This is what she's saying. Like, she's real confident about this, the feminine is. And this is what she want the comic person to know. Yep, we have the Knight of Cups coming out again because I'm shuffling. Yep, she already know that, you know, this is her love right here. This is the union between the masculine and the feminine. And this is either the feminine or the masculine expressing their love to the each other. Yep. So I don't think I need to really go on and shuffle. No, because I think we already said everything we need to say. Oh, this was fun. I kind of like going live and stuff. Let me take a break and look at y'all comments and stuff right now. Let me see. Is there anything else this feminine want to say to the comment person? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Oh, okay. yeah, that he will not be progressing forward with her. Okay, with the Three of Swords, he will definitely be moving on along with her. Um, yeah, definitely won't be. Okay, and if this comic is married to this, yeah, I feel like she's saying they definitely ain't gonna be moving on together, in this situation. But she kind of feel bad about it. But at the end of the day, this is their union right here. Okay, that's their union here, and she had faith and hope. The stars coming back out that they're gonna reconcile here. Okay, so we have Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else came out? I don't know. But that was all the energies. So let's see what this spiritual messages is for all parties involved. Holy Spirit, understanding messages. Here's the spiritual messages for all parties involved. Please and thank you. Okay, 2 of them to come out. That's great. So we have the blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds. So I can go. Yep. The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Okay, and it says Proverbs 10:22. I think. I don't know. Y'all can see that damn number. But basically, it's just saying that, you know, God isn't going to put anybody in your path. I think I said this before in one of these other readings that came out this week. Um, that I did this week, actually. I remember this card coming out in one of the readings. But basically, God isn't going to do anything or put anybody on your path that's going to cause. I mean, they will, but what's meant for you is what's meant for you. And in this case, this twin flame relationship, this divine masculine, okay, is not going to be put in this divine feminine's path. Um, how did I explain it before? I don't even remember because I think it was a Scorpio reading that I did when I explained this too. And one of the cards in one of the readings. But basically, like, if God is putting something in your path that's for you, it's not going to hurt you, pretty much. Okay? But anything that God put in your path that's not really meant to be there for you, then, that's a lesson for you. But in this case, with this twin flame situation, this masculine is meant to be with this divine feminine. So, there's not going to be any more sorrow in the situation. Like, it shouldn't cause any sorrow, even though, there's a lot of hurts and pains and a lot of things that we each have to get through, as being divine feminine and the masculine itself. It's a painful journey, kind of, due to the triggers that we get triggered by. But, at the end of the day, this is what's meant for you, and God ain't going to put nobody in your life that, that He put in your life that He know that's meant for you that's going to break you, for real. That's how I look at it. And then we got, um, it's iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. Proverbs 27:17. So I do kind of feel like, um, yeah, I feel like somebody's friend is like putting somebody on game about something. Like I was saying with that, like somebody met somebody at a party. Maybe this connection, somebody did meet their masculine at a party through a friend, that they didn't know that friend was like secretly trying to hook them up with this masculine or something like that, and it turned out to be the person of their life. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the feminine kind of met the situation with the kind of met the divine masculine through a friend, a mutual friend, or somebody that they trust. But I feel like this is basically saying that, somebody is definitely putting the divine feminine onto some game about, you know, her divine masculine, pretty much. Okay, so that is basically the whole reading, y'all. Damn, that probably was a long ass time. I wonder how long I've been on here doing this. Hold up. Let me try to look at some of y'all comments. Yep, so that's basically the whole reading. So, yep, that was it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this reading resonated with you guys. When I come back, I think I'm going to do Leo. So I'm going to take a little break, some kind of a break, and then when I come back, I'm going to do Leo. Okay? So hopefully you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Let me see.